All right, happy Monday. It is October the 14th, 2019. Let's go ahead and go through our positions here. SPX, we are looking okay here in SPX. XOP, I'm going to go ahead and exit XOP today. We've only got a 5% chance of not making money on this position, but we're already up $110 out of a potential 130. So let's just go ahead and take that profit and move on this particular trade. UVXY, we are totally fine here in UVXY. You can see that our break even is all the way out here, 35.40, and right now we are at 25. So we could have almost a 50% increase and still be okay on this particular position. Uber's okay. I'm actually might, if we get into this 28.5 area again, I might just go ahead and take this one off. We're just under 2 months away from this position. TLT is looking really good. 68.21% probability of profit there. We had SPX. Let's go into gold. Gold's gapping a little bit today, so we're at 58.44% probability of profit. And if we go to gold, what do we have? We only have 18 days left to expiration. Yeah, you can see 140.03, 140.66. So we're gapping a little bit. So we're getting close to being able to take that position off for a profit, which is good. Okay, let's go into some of our charts. Yesterday or Friday rather, we saw a major gap up on the trade deal news, but then what we saw was right at the end of the day, we saw a massive gap down or a massive loss in some of that momentum. Really, I would have liked to have put on a diagonal up here. I mean, I probably could have got a 305, 306 diagonal trade on for really nice. Wasn't able to get it filled for what I wanted. I am working on a, let's go back to SPX. I am working on a diagonal here in SPX. So you can see I'm trying to get the 299 or 2,990 put, 3,000 put diagonal on. If that fills, I will be sure to alert that we're going to have to see a little bit of a gap up. And right now we are seeing a little bit of a gap down, not a ton of a gap down, but enough. So we'll see if that gets filled. Let's go to some of our charts. One of the things that I've been back testing and looking at are some large cap credit spreads. And what I'm going to do here is I am specifically going to look at some of these really solid companies. But what I'm doing is I'm actually taking the expected market move. So I'm going to jot down the expected market move, right? Create an alert at the expected market move from Sunday. So I go in here. So let's just go into Facebook. And so I'm coming in and we're gapping down a little bit here in Facebook. And so you can't see it because of the way that the screen is. The expected weekly move, the October 18th expected weekly move, all the way over here is $6.42. And so what I've been doing is taking this price level, closing price level from the week, so 184.19 plus that number minus that number to get me where the expected move is going to be. Okay, and so the thing that I'm doing here is if it hits this line right on these large cap credit spreads, either on probably Monday or Tuesday of the week, you're going to sell a credit spread down below. Okay, so sell a credit spread down below. And so what that's going to do is we know that there's institutional money that's going to be at this level and at this level, right? So we know that there's going to be institutional money there. And because we're seeing that they're going to see these plus or minus $6.42 as kind of lines in the sand for the week. So we go over here, sell that spread either above or beyond if our target hits. Okay. And so when we go into our Market Watch tab, and I would go ahead and just take a screenshot of these, right? So what we've got is we have a bunch of different securities, right? We've got SPX, NDX, RUT, Walmart, Facebook, Tesla, Apple, Google, Amazon, Starbucks, and Beyond Meat, right, for the week. And so we have these, we have our current price, we have the mark, and then if we hit that mark, we're going to take some type of action, right? So if we hit this mark, we're going to take some type of action here. We've got our VVIX alerts, and so if we hit a specific volatility index, we're going to do something. We've got our gold, we've got our oil positions, right? So we've got all of these different alerts that make us need to do something, or alert us that we need to do something when we set these up correctly. Okay, and so eventually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to begin having that backlog, right? And then we can even do that if we go into analyze and we go into think back here, we could do that, right? So we could even go back and see what the expected move was for all of these weeks right here based on our think back. Okay, so let's go into some of our scans. Let's go into our short scan. Sportsman Warehouse, Royal Bank, OIH. I think we're seeing a little bit of a gap down here in OIH. 3M. So we have these here, and so all of these are over bought right now, and so we would be considering going short here. Let's load the long scan. We only have this security, which I can't see right there. RBT perhaps. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so same one. So we don't have a lot of opportunities here on the long side. Let's go into this long only TA scan, see if we get anything. Not going to get anything. Let's take out. Oh, we did. AUPH, Creighton, Liberty Oilfield. Let's take out the volume requirement, see if we get anything else. Just a couple of things. Really nothing super interesting. Then let's take out the implied volatility. Scan here. See if we get any more. Yeah, and then just a very quick look here. Doesn't really see anything. We're not getting any of our ETFs, so not super interested there. Let's now go into earnings, as we have earnings coming up. We're going to be pretty active here in earnings, upcoming earnings, IV percentile of 50 or above. Let's just, today is the 14th. We got 24, 19, 16. So, 16. So that one might be 6. Nope. We have 24. Coca-Cola 18. So some stuff that we will certainly look at for this week. 23. 3M is happening on the 24th. 22nd. Netflix. So we will probably get in Netflix. Procter and Gamble. 22nd. 21st, 23rd, 17th. So we've got some things that are coming up. Now there's going to be a lot more. So if you wanted to go into your Market Watch, analyze, go into earnings, you could do your earnings here. The issue though, and one of the reasons why I like this scan, even though it's a very simple scan, is because it gives me that implied volatility percentile, which means that options are going to be worth more. So that's why we're going to continue to keep that scan. But this is what I would be looking at. So nothing today. We're going to run it again at 3 o'clock. See if anything comes up for today. We'll run all of our scans again, probably at noon and at 3, just to see what comes up. And otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and move forward, see what pops up on our scan, take XOP off for a profit. We did really well with EWJ and Win last week. Nice profit there. So EWJ and Win did well. And so we're just going to continue to move forward and keep doing well. All right, let's have a great week by starting off with a great Monday.